What's up, guys? Today we have rumor Peter Jackson considering a DCEU movie. A wild new rumor suggests that Peter Jackson may be considering tackling a DCEU movie. The unofficially titled DC Extended Universe launched only 2 years ago, and it has already produced 4 blockbuster movies, not counting Zack Snyder's 2013 film, Man of Steel, the last of which was 2017's critically maligned and commercially disappointing film, Justice League. While some detractors believe Warner Brothers is going to reboot the universe, that couldn't be the further from the truth. The DCEU is still pushing ahead. At the moment, there are 3 DCEU movies slated to hit theaters within the next 2 years: James Wan's Aquaman in 2018, and David F. Sandberg's Shazam. And Patty Jenkins' Wonder Woman 2 in 2019. Then, there are plenty more movies beyond those that are in various stages of development, many of which still need writers, directors, and producers. And one of those movies just might get the likes of Peter Jackson behind them, if a new rumor is to be believed. The One Ring reports that Peter Jackson and his New Zealand production crew are currently pondering over signing on to Amazon's Lord of the Rings TV series or joining the DCEU, though it's unclear if he's considering writing, directing, or producing a DC movie. Both happen to be projects being developed under Warner Brothers Pictures oversight, so whatever their decision is, they might end up working with some of the same people anyway, hence the pending decision. Although Peter Jackson has dabbled in a variety of projects over the years, he is undoubtedly most well known for directing and producing the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit trilogies, of which the former is widely considered one of the best movie trilogies ever made. So, it makes sense that Amazon and New Line Cinema, a subdivision of Warner Brothers Entertainment, wants Jackson to work with them on the new Lord of the Rings prequel. It was even reported that Jackson was considering producing the LOTR series, though that hasn't been confirmed, and we now know why. Jackson spent years developing Middle-earth on the big screen, so it also makes sense that he would want to try something new. The DCEU would be an intriguing, yet an understandable alternative for the filmmaker. Remember, Lord of the Rings and the DCEU are both Warner Brothers properties, and Jackson has a working relationship with the current DC Films chief Walter Hamada, who was a production executive at New Line Cinema during the time in which Jackson developed the Hobbit trilogy. And Jackson wouldn't be the first director-producer from that label to jump over to DC. Just look at James Wan and David F. Sandberg. Again, this is merely a rumor and should be taken with a grain of salt, but that doesn't mean fans can't at least look at the possibilities. Of all the DC projects Warner Brothers has in development, a Peter Jackson directed or produced Justice League Dark movie would surely capture the attention of comic book readers and perhaps even some general audiences. But that's just something we'll have to wait and see. Key release dates: Aquaman release date December 21, 2018. Shazam release date April 5, 2019. Wonder Woman 2 release date November 1, 2019. Be sure to like and subscribe.